Excuse the mess. I'm still working on this. I'm not going to fire it up right now because it's 9:30 at night. But I did do some work to the Proton Pack. I have it on the stand here. Basically, it doesn't need a lot of work. I mean, this thing will never be 100% movie accurate. If I wanted 100% movie accurate, I would have built one myself. But this thing is very cool. The tape, I went over it with colored electrical tape the way it's supposed to. I detailed all the lines, the tape I went over. On the pack when it comes, these are just mold it right in. I cut them off, and I had a hard time getting them to fit. I weathered them up real good. So what I did is I cut them off and then just basically bent them all around, and I hot glued them and then weathered over it. That's basically all I'm doing is weathering. You see I did this. I taped it and weathered it. This one here is supposed to be blue. I have this blue tape I'm gonna tape it up with. I rubbed and buffed some of it. A lot of people are changing. I really don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. I did cut it up a little bit so you can see this detail. I rub and buffed this, and I rub and buffed. You can see I did the side plate there a little bit. Some of these resistors. I painted all the brass. I just did this one. I painted this was black. This was black. I rub and buffed that. Painted that one brass. Even here, painted them. These two brass. That brass. Taped this. I don't know what happened to it now, but there was this fake duct tape, fake electrical tape on here, so I cut it, taped it. These are sticking out. They don't look real good right now, but my plan is I might get some real small, try to find some real small wire and run them in there, run it in to fill it up, and then I'm gonna tape, put electrical tape on each side. It stands nice. I want to paint that and weather it. I want to paint the wand stand and weather it. This is the wand. Let me show you. The hose is nice. I haven't done nothing to it yet, but I'm still basically just working on the pack. If I do change this out, I'm not going to go movie accurate. I bought this for my spirit pack. I know it's kind of modeled like Afterlife. I think I'll cut some of that and put on there if I'm going to. I don't really know if I'm going to replace this or not. I might with a regular one, but this does need some detailing done to it. This needs some aging done to it too. But I do have this mounted on the Alice frame, which was very easy. This gun hook is awful, terrible. I'm hoping somebody comes up with something better. But I think these are bolted in. So, and I don't want to open this. I'm hoping somebody comes up with something to place that so it holds better. But in the cyclotron, I'm planning on doing the wires in red. So, I pretty much am at a point where everything on this is going to be about done, besides a little bit more detailing. I did go ahead and change this. I rub and buff that. Looks pretty nice. Also, this most likely going to dirty a little bit more, but I got a bunch of crappy wire from work, some old wire, and I just hot glued it all together and then just electric taped it on there to hold. The gun handle, I did get a better mount on this, and all I did, I was watching reviews, and basically, it's a little funky on getting it right. What I did was, a lot of people said the tolerances weren't too good on these. So I did have, this ain't the same one that was on my Spirit pack. I had another one in a brand new box that I opened for this. And what I did was I just swapped the bracket on the wand, and fits perfectly now. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a little bit more detailing on it. And I did order the sticker that goes on the back of this, because this is all black on the back. And just a little bit more detailing, and this thing's gonna look pretty good. So there is a little bit of a show and tell play thing going with this. I unscrew the shock mount and take the bumper off. Oh yeah, I did do that wire. I did it in blue. I just took that tape, I ran 2 pieces just right around it, and then at the top and bottom I put 2 pieces around it. Back to this, you take that off. Oops. Unhook this. This one's tight. I did rub and buff that too. I think we'll be good just to let it hang for now. But I went in and this was all molded in this bronze copper color. I painted all these wires and the top caps there. Make it look a little bit, give it a little bit more depth. This does actually come out. And here is your cyclotron. I just went over all the nuts and stuff with silver. Might do a little bit more to this. Probably not too much. And then on the back you get a little bit of a detail. I did go over these fake heads here in silver. And also when you're playing with this, this switch here, when you flip it, you hear that noise. That one's for the motor. I leave it off. This one, if it's up towards you, it's afterlife mode. You switch it, it is 1984 mode, which is very cool. And then on the back here, a little bit of play with. These wires all come off. They're not really attached to anything. And these guys come out. The CRT emitters, I painted the tops a little bit. And they got little raised ends on there just to throw them back in.